Hello, Global Thought followers. Today, we are here with a motivational video. We have thoroughly examined the most valuable skills that anyone can acquire. These special skills have the greatest impact on both personal and professional life. Once acquired, they stay with you for a lifetime and continuously improve your quality of existence. Mastering most of them is difficult, but if you succeed, the rewards are endless. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like our video, and share your thoughts in the comments. Here is a list of 10 skills that will be useful to you forever. Learning how to learn. This is the most important step in acquiring skills. When you realize that any skill can be learned by following specific steps, the world starts to resemble a video game. You can level up and gain new abilities. Knowing what kind of effort, time, and focus it takes to learn a new skill makes this one of the most underestimated competencies you can have, but it will provide the greatest benefit in the long run. When you know how to learn, the only thing left is to allocate time and resources to upgrade your software with any skill that will make your life better. 2. Ability to adapt, improvise, and overcome. This is not just a slogan. It is actually what allows you to keep moving forward and survive during the tough times you will face on your journey. Only the ignorant fall into the illusion that they have completely figured out life and that everything from then on will be smooth sailing. That person is in for a big surprise. In the words of Mike Tyson, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Life is not fair, it is complex, and your dedication to keep moving forward is what enables you to win. Tough times are ahead. People will betray your trust. Things will not go your way. You will fall down, or you have probably already fallen. Change your attitude, look for alternative paths, be creative, and overcome everything life throws at you. If things are getting tough, it means you are leveling up in the game of life. 3. Meditation. You are not your body. You are not the things you own. You are not what people think about you. You are your mind. Everything that makes you you resides in that cage made of bone between your ears. This is you. This is what makes you you. Every action, thought, idea, desire, weakness, and sorrow begins here. More than 80% of successful people have some form of daily meditation practice in their lives. Everyone else ignores it as nonsense because they don't know how to do it and don't realize how valuable it actually is. It is one of the most valuable skills anyone can have in their arsenal. If you take control of your mind, you can tame it and train it to become stronger. It means you are on a completely different level than everyone else. You see life more clearly, make better decisions, and while everyone remains limited, your potential expands. 4. The ability to articulate your thoughts and feelings. You would be surprised at how few people can put into words what they believe, what they feel, and what they think about a topic. This is one of the greatest downfalls in relationships. One partner cannot tell the other what is wrong and instead chooses to bury that feeling of sadness within themselves until it leads to the inevitable collapse of the relationship. This goes beyond romantic relationships. It is the same among friendships, colleagues, and family members. People are so afraid to speak up when they feel differently that you end up living a mediocre life because the path is no longer determined by what will be sustainable in the long term, but rather written with unsatisfying compromises. If you are not 100% honest and involved in the process, it will be easy to walk away with the hope of something better to come. Neither party wins, and you all just waste time. 5. Sales and negotiation skills. Everything you do is a sales or negotiation process. If you want a girlfriend or boyfriend, you need to sell them the idea that you are the right person for them. If you want a job, you need to be able to sell your skill set against the skill sets of other potential candidates. You even need to sell yourself the idea that you can be better than you are today and that you can do better. Sales is not synonymous with lying. Sales is a rational process where you detail why your solution adds value to the other party. Sales is about persuading others to join you for a better outcome. This is directly related to the verbal expression skills we mentioned earlier. Life is a constant negotiation with others, with yourself, and even with time itself. Remember that we taught you to trade with the future. It is a negotiation with time. It is a negotiation under the roof of effort and satisfaction. You are negotiating for a future where you can enjoy a life that many cannot reach by doing things that most people wouldn't do nowadays. 6. Self-motivation ability. There will be days when you won't want to get out of bed. There will definitely be many days when you won't want to get out of bed. There will be days when you don't want to return to the routine. There will be days when you feel like you're not making any progress. These are the days that separate those who will succeed from those who will find excuses for failure. How you achieve this lies in convincing your body and mind to act in accordance with what you know is better than any alternative on the table, and this is called willpower. The level of self-motivation someone can demonstrate is directly related to level of confidence, positive outlook on the outcome, quality of the goal environment they create for themselves. 7. Discipline building. On the previous point, we arrive at discipline. If you have been following this channel for a while, you know that success is the sum of small actions repeated over long periods. No matter how small a step you take each day, give it enough time, and you will reach your goal. People are not consistent. They do not complete the journey, they do not play the long-term game, and they get distracted by shiny objects. The temptation to jump to a new trend and start over is great, but even if you start to make some progress there, another shiny object will pass by and you will want to chase it. This is what keeps people from making real progress. 8. Time management success in life is determined by your ability to utilize the resources at your disposal, and time is one of those resources that we all wake up with every day in the same 24 hours. However, when we close our eyes at night, some people will have made more progress than others. Simply put, some people choose to use their time efficiently while others choose to waste it. The first person will live a great life, while the other will complain to God for making life unfair. Every day, you cast a vote with your time about how you want your life to be. Do you choose to watch TV or to chase your goals? It's a simple choice, and your current reality is a reflection of the choices you make with your time. We hope you are satisfied with what you see around you. 9. Ability to read, understand, and memorize. Even today, we can't believe how many people are unaware of the power of books. The ability to learn from someone's entire life experience in just a few days is the greatest leverage of knowledge around. Accessing valuable information, strategies, and advice has never been easier. A single book can change your life. A single page can ignite an idea that will transform your entire existence. Read more, but read to understand. Read to comprehend and store that information. Use it in your life. Read not for entertainment, but for self-improvement. Find books that contain the struggles of someone and the solutions they use to overcome them. Over the years, the average person will spend more than 42 hours just in traffic. That's more than a work week spent sitting in a car looking at unhappy people. Use that time to listen to podcasts and audiobooks. Use your free time to improve yourself. 10. Having self-respect and backbone. Who are you as a person? Once you know, you can start to act accordingly. You stand your ground and do not allow others to trample on you. People treat you as you treat yourself, not as you treat others. Those with a high degree of self-respect are the most respected individuals in society. It is always fascinating to see someone who raises their voice when things go wrong, someone who speaks out against injustice. These are the people who impact the world and change it for the better through their actions. This is the closest thing to cheating in the game of life. It's like having a superpower where you can look into the future and decide which version of your life you want to live. Every day, you sit at the crossroads of life. You can change, choose between options, and adjust your course if necessary. This is where this skill comes into play. Let's say you're torn between becoming a doctor or an engineer. By simply following each path, you can simulate what your life would be like, see which outcome you would prefer to live, and then commit yourself to it. The more detailed the simulation you can create in your mind, the more accurate your prediction can be, allowing you to make a better decision for yourself. What will your life be like if you continue dating this person? Will you be happy, or are you just afraid of being alone? Simulate your circumstances for both the near and long-term futures. The more scenarios you simulate, the better you become at predicting what will happen. After simulating all possible arguments you could have with someone, you can choose the one that will yield the best outcome with the least negativity. Many of you jump into a fight without analyzing the situation and then complain that the outcome is not what you wanted. That's why people relive moments in their lives in their heads, thinking, I wish I had done it this way. You can, but to avoid living with that regret, you need to simulate the situation in advance. Thank you for spending time with us. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you for your support. See you soon.